know, coming to New Jersey, this is the first time we've been here. You know, unfortunately we didn't test earlier in the year, so first time I saw the track was on Thursday, you know, before the start of the weekend. And really, for me, I didn't even go out and look at the track. I mean, the first time I saw it was when I rolled out of pit lane, and you know, the first thing you do is you just kind of look at the layout, see if there's any corners that are really tricky or stand out to you. You know, here there's one section where it's a really long decreasing radius right-hander. The radius stays the same, and then right at the very end it tightens up a lot. So it's like, okay, well, here's a corner I got to remember, because it's going to be tricky to get through here properly. And another corner would be turn 2, because it's got a huge rise right in the middle of it, so you can't see the exit of the corner. You're going into this corner and you turn in and all you see is a hill, and you kind of got to know where the exit is when you finish it. So it's like, okay, these couple corners look like they're going to be a little bit tricky, and you know, other than that, it's just kind of trying to understand the flow of the track and getting it down. And you know, after 2-3 laps, you pretty much know where all the corners are at. And this is a fairly short track, so it's not real hard to learn. I remember, say, the first time I ever went to Road America, here's a 4-mile long track. It takes a little while to remember where all the corners are, you know? It's like you think you remember that this corner that's coming up is going to be a certain way, and it's like, oh wow, that wasn't it. Maybe it's the next one. And you know, the longer the track, the harder it is to remember where the corners, which way they're going, and the tendencies of the corners. This track being fairly short, it's a 1:20 lap time, 1:25, 1:23. You can remember the track pretty quickly, and you can pick it up pretty quickly.
Okay, right here we're going to come across the start-finish line, clicking up into 6th gear. Super hard braking for turn 1. It's a very tight right-hander. Some guys use 2nd gear, some guys use 3rd. As you exit out of here, you're looking at turn 2, which is a blind rise right here. You're coming over the top of the crest, and now you can see where you're going. It's a very difficult corner to get right. Now we enter turn 3, 4, and 5, which is our first S section. And on the exit of this one, the track falls away, and it really wants to spin the rear tire right here. As you can see, we just went by a couple lappers there, and up here it's a wheelie hill, set it down into a fast right-hander right here. We're looking at a big braking and passing zone going into turn 7, which is a tight left-hander. Exit here, you're going to go all the way up on the curb, use all the racetrack, get ready to set up for turn 8, which is a fast right-hander. The track kind of falls downhill just a little bit on the entrance. As we come up to turn 9, it's a very hard braking zone. I think we'll see some passing here as well. Turns into a very long radius right-hander that decreases at the end, that turns into turn 10. Right here, as we turn into turn 10, you're going to catch one back shift. It's the tightest corner on the track. You flick it back left for turn 11, which is an extremely long left-hander as well. And that's going to set us up for the last set of corners, which is another set of S's that's very fast. You go through 3rd gear, 4th gear, now up into 5th, into the final corner, 5th gear, wide open on a 600 through there. You can see the back end just steps out a little bit, and we're right back to the start-finish line where we started from.